Okay, lately we've been getting a lot of questions on how to go about making a cronut. So I'm going to try to explain it in this little short video. It should only take about 3 minutes the way I'm going to do it. First off, you take a sheet of the Le Chef croissant dough sheets. Possibly you can use some other ones too. I just like this one because the sheet is already rolled out. I don't have to do any work. I just take it out of the freezer. It's to the thickness that I want it. I put it on the bench and I thaw it out. Once it's thawed out, I use my standard donut cutter and I cut out a cronut. So at this point, I put the cronut on a sheet pan, placing it in the proof box. Proof box is basically for your donuts. The same temperatures. You want it semi-dry, moist, not too hot to melt the butter or anything like that. Now once the cronut has come to a decent proof, you're not going to proof it all the way. You're going to proof it about 30 to 45 minutes. You're going to take the pan out of the proof box, and you'll see here I have one that's already been proofed up. You're going to use a electric skillet. You can pick those things up at Walmart or whatever for 20, 30 bucks. This way you're not going to destroy the grease that you have in your donut fryer. I have this one set at 420 degrees, so it's a hot fry. I take a spatula. I kind of have some grease on it. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you try to get the cronut onto the spatula without destroying it. Normally I'll lift up one side and put it in, but and then you float it into the grease. Just like you would a donut. I fry it approximately, I fry 1 minute per side. You see it's expanding quite rapidly. This is also up to you on the length of time you want to fry, depending on the color you want. And you can check it. Right now I'm getting a nice color. It's been 40 seconds right now on this side. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I just like to make sure it's all the way cooked. So it's about the same amount of time as your regular donut. So here's 55 seconds, and I flipped it. Got a great skunk line, which is not always the way you have it, but we're lucky this time. Now, as far as the depth of the grease, we're looking at ½ inch to an inch, not that much. You don't want to have it too deep because your donut will have or the cronut will have a tendency to fall off to one side. Yeah, we don't want that. So I'm just kind of floating it around, checking it. You see it's very nicely expanded. And it's been approximately 55 seconds here. So I'm going to take my donut stick and I'm going to grab it through the hole. And I'm going to drain it, kind of knocking off some of the excess grease. At this point, I will take it and put it on a screen and let it cool down. Now, while it's cooling, get a better donut stick here. I'll put 4 holes on the top. Now those 4 holes I will fill with custard, and on this particular custard it's the quick cream. Now once it's filled, at this point you need to glaze it. You see both sides fairly even. I'll dip it in an icing and take it out just because I don't have my donor fryer set up right now, or my glazer, I'm sorry. And there's your cronut. In a few minutes, or in a minute, the glaze will set, and you got yourself a cronut. Gooey, buttery. There you go.